Well, I've got you working, okay? I can see I've got you working, and I can actually see where we're going and what you're doing, because I found my case. The only thing I haven't quite got there yet is actually holding you there. So I'm gonna have to break something and sit you on something and I don't know, just something maybe, because this something blue tack something is really not working. No, that one's not doing it either. This is a real pain in the ass. Let's get going and see how well we do with this, okay? We were just on low petrol. I'm going to take a chance over the hill actually. Although I can see the camera going like for a floppy doppy. I mean, I know at this point it's meant to be like, come on Marshall, that you've like, you should know this by now. But I normally get a wee bit of help. And he was being really stubborn on this one, and he just wasn't helping me. And I don't know whether it was because he was sick and tired of, this is Chris by the way, I don't know whether he was just sick and tired of helping me with like all my technical stuff. But then I went to somebody else to get some technical stuff, and he got in a fucking gob on. And in English terms, or that means a you know, a gob on, woe is me kind of thing. Sorry, they're my swingy things that I have in my car. I have a few things there, but I'll wait till I stop driving, because I know when I drive, when other people drive and they're vlogging and they're in the middle and stopping and starting, it infuriates the crap out of me. In fact, most things I've realised annoy the crap out of me. It's like when a Kia gets in his car, and I could have vlogged so much like really good stuff, but he changes his music while he's in the car, and I constantly have just a rave on about it, because I just don't think that you should do it. And he has got a point, you know. When we were younger, when I was younger, we were able to get in the car without a seatbelt. We were able to kind of read a map while you're driving through traffic, because like carrier men did not really stop and go, okay, what direction do I go in? And I remember going out when other people were driving the lorries, because I drove in lorries for a long time, which is a whole nother lifetime away. And as they were driving, instead of stopping for something to eat, you know, we didn't get McDonald's or KFC or anything like that. If we got something which was literally a treat, It was ham butties with proper butter on it and pickled onions and a glass of milk. Oh, yum. I just so love that. It was so nice. My mouth is really like, my lips are sticking to my teeth today. I'm just going slow so this car can kind of pass me, because I'm not in the mood for going fast today. So do you remember the other morning, not last night but the night before, I went to pick the boy up from the city because he asked me the night before, and I just couldn't go. It was, I'd had two sleeping tablets and a Xanax, and I just could not. I just could not make it there. It was just too dangerous, and I don't care how many times they whinge about it. If it's dangerous for me, then I'm putting their lives in danger as well. And no one else really picks them up. No, in fact, it's very rare that they pick the kids up at that time of the morning. Whereas I I'm over dramatic about things and can see possibilities coming from every direction. So the next night anyway, he rang me and I just said no. And then I got off the phone and I thought, well, that's really unfair, because like, if Alicia rang me, I'd jump up and I'd go and get her. And you know, I was awake which was a bit different, so I rang him back and I said, you know, oh, I'll come pick you up. And he's like, oh, thank you, I'm kind of the last person kind of sitting in the city waiting. Everyone's kind of sitting here waiting for lifts. And the morning, the one where I couldn't pick him up, I said to him, look, if you cannot get anywhere, get a taxi home. And he said, Mom, it's going to cost $60 or $70. And I said, but I'd rather, if he's drunk, I'd rather spend $60, $70 and get home extremely safely. Sorry, I have to wear my glasses. I know you can't see my eyes and it's quite rude, but if you don't want me to kind of bop the car, then that's what I have to do. So I said to him, you know, you spend $100 on going out for a night out. You know, it's $10, $12 for a bottle of Jack and Coke or something. And I said, it's just one of those times where you need to get home. So I put the phone down and never thought anything of it. And kind of an hour later, of course, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you know, oh, if he rings again, I feel a bit bad. So I'll go and pick him up. And he didn't speak to me till the afternoon. And he always loses his card on fucking paydays. It's like Wednesday comes and suddenly it's like, I've lost my card and I can't find the pouch for my phone, or I can't find my keys for the car, so we can't use my car to go into the city. And I know why he does it, but I'm getting, you kind of get over it after a bit. If you're that fucking, I know he's blunt about it, you know, well, Mom, you treat me on those days, but I treat him on every days, and that's how I become. I have so little money at the end of the day. Oh, so back to the camera. I Chris was not being very nice because as I said, I don't know whether he just couldn't be bothered or he was angry that I'd asked somebody else about it, or he just couldn't be friggin' asked. You know, it's like, you buy the stuff, you learn about the stuff, which I get, and I understood that. So I am learning about it, but it's just, everything just takes so much time with me because of my memory. So anyway, after the night that I picked him up, I kind of came home and I did some vlogging, and I did the edited video, and it didn't come out that bad, but I would like to know how to make a thumbnail and how to, you know, do all that sort of stuff. I'm like, Chris, can you help me while you're here? And he's like, look, you're not gonna get what you need to get, the good stuff, without paying for it if you want that sort of stuff. And he goes, if you really want to know how to do things like that, you know, it's going to be hard work. So I thought I might be able to go back to school again, as in school, not into a college, not into a poly. But because I do get agitated with whether or not it's him driving a car and putting music on, whether or not it's when people are ringing me up for stuff. This is the whole point of the story, by the way. I had slept all yesterday until about maybe 7 o'clock at night, and I woke up in the most foulest of moods. So it has now gone from 33 degrees, which was yesterday, which is 96 Fahrenheit. Correct me if I'm wrongo. And I just had a Mickey Monger, the boy. Lots of people had spent this time on the garden and stripped it and turned it over, the grass, the weeds, and between Neil and Chris, they got an awful lot done. And because I wouldn't do something for the boy, he got a Mickey Monger and he left. And I thought, fuck, you know, I do enough. So last night when I woke up, I'd said to him, can you go and get me some baccy? And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, I just need some baccy. And he's like, no. And I went, I ain't fucking know why you're here. I said, you just get out of doing stuff all the time. So he grabbed all his stuff and left. Of course he's going to grab his stuff and leave, you know. What the hell? What do you expect him to do? I'm going to stop here. I've kind of got rid of a hell of a lot of my stuff at the moment, like old clothes and stuff. But this is going beyond a joke. Like everything. I don't want to move you because, oh, I wonder if I can turn you that way and then you can see. No, I don't think that works. Oh, you divvy. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute. I think, will I be back in a minute? Is it turned off? No.